8:08 p.m. Central Time. I thought I'd just go live for maybe about 15, 20 minutes or something. Since I was in the comments answering y'all. I said, well, I ain't doing nothing right now. I can go live for a few minutes. See what they talking about. Y'all see the title of the live. If you catch us on not live no more, go ahead and type replay. Yeah, I'm going to be deleting some of my stuff, especially when it comes to these uh, live streams. I'm going to keep them up for a day or two, depending on what I'm talking about. And some of the stuff going to be down, because I just don't feel right with people putting ads on my stuff getting paid, but I ain't getting nothing. So, y'all let me know if y'all seeing any ads still on my stuff. Because if I'm not making no money, it don't seem like they should be putting ads on my stuff. But I know that's probably not the case. But y'all let me know. Hope everybody's doing well. Y'all noticed the past, 24, 48 hours I've been talking about not being monetized no more on AdSense and how y'all can support the channel. And the ways that you can do it is PayPal or Zelle, and both the links or the information is on my community post wall, and it's in the title of this live stream. Hey, Ocean. Hey, Miss Kaya. How y'all doing? Yeah, it's just the way of something. Now that everything has been said and done, I can say what I really want to say. And still respectfully, but I'm not going to be one of those people that's scared to speak out and say how I feel about something. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. So I will never get up here and disrespect a platform, but I'm going to say how I feel and what I found out through going through this. Because it's like a catch-22. It's like you make these guidelines, rules, and different things, and you don't, as an organization, company, or whatever it is, you don't put things in place that will protect the creators. It's all about protecting the advertisers and protecting them, all while having unrealistic goals that they want us to meet and be able to, like, as if this is our company. You know what I'm saying? It's like you expect me to make everything run smooth as a content creator, and if something go wrong due to the fact that y'all system not up to par and y'all not investing in it to make sure bots don't get on there, or to make sure that the system that's reading these flags going to really review it to make sure it's really reading what they seeing or what they think they seeing, because the system is flagging due to what they seeing. They not going about what it really is, and they most definitely ain't going by intent. If it is somebody like me or whoever that did something wrong but not intentionally or didn't know something, they not putting nothing clear and cut for you to understand what it is you're doing, what it is you can't say. Because on every other platform, you can say, hey, y'all, go check out the video, go run it up. You know what I'm saying? All the other platforms don't have no problem. They want you to say that. Over here, they don't want you to say that. And then if there are a bunch of bots or some bots coming in on your videos, leaving stuff and making comments that ain't really, you know what I'm saying? They expect you to see it and get rid of it. Now, the only way that me or anybody would be really wrong for invalid traffic is if we went outside and got on a platform that we could buy views and clicks from. If we didn't buy views and clicks in order to run our page up, knowing that that's not what you're supposed to do, then that's wrong. But anything else basically is just not on us. There's no way I can stop the bots. There's no way I can, like, for example, they said my AdSense was closed because it was attached to another AdSense that had been closed. I had an AdSense. I had two AdSenses. They said you got to get rid of one, and then we gonna monetize you, because I did everything else. I passed the test. I did whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that ain't no test, but you know what I'm saying? I did everything that complied. 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours. I had to create. I didn't realize I had two ads, since I didn't know how this go, but they said, hey, This AdSense you got connected to your YouTube is cool, but hey, we can't even work with you on that until you get rid of that other one you already had. Because you know how you have Google Pay? That's how I ended up getting one. Because I had a Google Pay when I used to get money from clients. So I got rid of it. Then they said, okay, you good to go. I still got both emails. I didn't get the chance to send those emails in. I didn't get the chance to talk to nobody to see what they saying other than, that little email they sent saying that my AdSense is closed because it's attached to a invalid AdSense. Then that's the only AdSense I had that was closed before I was even monetized. I wasn't even monetized. But the system will read that, and they're not going to try to dissect that. Oh, that's the one we told her to close in the first place. Oh, we get it now. It's just misreading. They're going to keep letting them misread because and they legally protected by doing business like this. Even ChatGTP said that it's shady business. You know what I'm saying? It is. It's shady business practice. You know what I'm saying? But they legally got the money and they legally protected to do it the way that they doing it. That way, I believe is intentional, like a catch-22, so they can kind of like weed out or whatever. Because all of a sudden now, it's a problem that I went from $300, and the next month I went to $947. The month after that, I went to $1,047, and then the month after that, I went to $1,173, and that's the money I didn't get. So you stopped me on December 12th when I was at $708. That was halfway through the month. I had it went through the rest of the month. I could have got probably another $600-700. So they want to act like, oh, that's suspicious. Our system is reading red flags because how did you jump from 300 to... Come on now. And then when they caught me saying to y'all run it up, catch the replay, check out my what they call it, my playlist for the readiiroxx rebuild. That's the only thing I could think of that I said. But like I said, all platforms allow you to say and type follow for more. Shit like that. But they want to be different. And then they not even telling you why. Because if it's just because my AdSense was attached to a closed AdSense, you mean to tell me that couldn't be fixed? It was that bad that y'all had to just get rid of me and keep my goddamn money? Wow. So yeah, y'all. No, you can't. Once you lose your AdSense, you're restricted for life. The only thing I could do is put another person, another adult as a manager on my YouTube studio, and they put everything in their name. I mean, yeah, when it comes to payment. Now the page could stay what it is. I could change the name. I could fix, you know what I'm saying, keep the name. But when it comes to payment, I would have to attach, say, like my daughter. If she didn't have her own, she could say, well, hey, I'll be the manager of your page and all the payments come to me. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to paying taxes, you pay taxes, you do what you got to do if you make that much money. You know what I'm saying? But we just never know how content monetization is going to go. I might stay in the guidelines and ain't no big deal. I don't owe. I give her a little piece of change, whatever. We work something out. But I don't want to do that long term. No way. That's something I would do 3 to 6 months, but never a whole year, not for a lifetime. Because that's all the money that I would make, whether it's a little bit or a lot, is going to be looking like she made it, and she will have to file taxes on it. Or whoever I got. You know what I mean? Hey, Ann. Hey, everybody coming in. So we got Ann up in here. The page is not the problem. See, my page is in great standing. It's not, the page has nothing to do with AdSense, y'all. YouTube is YouTube. You mess up, you get a copyright strike, they ban you, they warn you, or restrict you. All that's got to do with YouTube. The way YouTube pay you is through AdSense. Just like if I did something wrong, got a copyright strike, somebody strike my page, AdSense won't have nothing to do with that. That would be YouTube dealing with me. But my page is in good stand. I don't have no complaints. I ain't did nothing wrong. I got green check marks all the way down. They still sending me stuff as if I am still monetized. AdSense is the one got a problem because they want to seem like, or they feel like, or they have got what you call it? They got an alert saying that I'm a problem because I'm doing invalid traffic. So that means that if I'm doing invalid traffic, everybody that advertised on my stuff and I got paid, it was janky. So now they got to take my money and give it back to them because I didn't get it the right way. And it's not true. So how could you accuse somebody of invalid traffic but not saying this is the invalid traffic and this is what you did? It wasn't that bad, so you can fix it. But and then somebody else, we warned you already. We ain't gonna let you fix it. All depends. You know what I'm saying? How do you just put something in place and then there's no way the person can say, "Oh, this is fair"? Only thing they do is tell you what invalid traffic could be, but they ain't telling you exactly what the hell you did wrong necessarily. I think it might be different for other people, but I never got a warning. All I got was saying it was closed. Then I got another email saying it was closed because of my AdSense email account was attached to another AdSense that was closed. That's insane. I don't know. So I'm just trying to warn everybody, especially if you're new, do not do anything like say anything about follow, run it up, go check out the playlist. Don't say shit. You just gotta post and talk about whatever topic y'all talking about for the night or whatever your video about. You can't even, I wouldn't even type follow for more. I wouldn't do that over here. Now everybody else, IG, Facebook, TikTok, they love that type of stuff. They don't have no problem with that unless they change their rules. Let me see what y'all talking about. Hey, January. You say, how is Peach still on YouTube? Child, bigger content creators get away with stuff. So, and maybe they don't think she did invalid traffic. But a lot of people has accused her of buying those people, but I don't know because I only been around since 2023. I don't know if she ever bought views and fake people and bots and all that. Whatever it is, the fact that she bringing in way more money than me, they gonna allow her and people like her to get away with more. And the fact that she cusses folks out now, they don't care about that. They don't care if she says she don't give a damn about people with cancer. They care about the numbers. The fact that she bring numbers and the people come and comment to make them money. Because if she making them $50 an hour, I mean $50 for a video or $200 for a video, they gonna get they cut. Well, I'm only making them probably $10 for a certain video, $20 on a good day. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, I want y'all to understand what it is. Before I got that notice on December 12th, about 3:30, 3 something in the afternoon, I never in my life heard of the word invalid traffic. I ain't never heard nobody talk about it as a warning. I ain't never heard nobody say that, hey, guess what happened to me? I lost my AdSense due to invalid traffic. I ain't never, and I heard people talk about losing their channels and being warned and stuff like that. But I ain't never heard nobody say the words invalid or traffic, let alone invalid traffic. You say, I don't watch Peach, period. I know that's right. Everybody needs to stop watching Peach and she'll disappear. Yeah. Yeah, but that ain't going to happen because the Peach Patch, they in big numbers now. That's how she able to get to 138,000 people on TikTok following her. You know? That's how she was able to get 1 million followers. Because it's 1 million people just like her. Divide them people up. Her newest page, what is it called? Pete Mike Bentley is the name. It's 135,000. So out of 135,000, more than half is just like her. Other portion, maybe the other portion on the other side is just delusional and don't realize who she really is. They keep calling her a woman of God and saying she's covered. They say stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Then the other part is really young and they don't even understand. They just see money, money, money. It just all look good. It's flesh. You know what I'm saying? It's materialistic. You say Peach should have been gone. Yeah, Peach should have been banned in 2023. I seen the lady, shout out to J-Lo on TikTok. Y'all know the lady, J-Lo baby. I like her. She's a smooth lady. She seems to be very positive, Christian-like woman. And I watch her content. I follow her. But she made a video saying we can't rush God to humble her or get her karma or something like that. I was more so, once I got the gist of where she was going with it, I pretty much just started reading the comments. And a lot of the comments, you could tell every comment was a peach patch. You could just tell by reading the comments that they were a peach patch, because they all was praising J-Lo for saying what she was saying, because they was figuring like, yeah, finally somebody who get it. You're not gonna, just don't watch her. God will get her, blah, blah, stuff like that. So the main thing I thought about was they a peach patch. Just, in other words, translation, just say y'all a peach patch. And I got in the comments and I typed, I said, for all y'all saying God is going to deal with her in his time, God is going to deal with her. She'll get her karma from him. Leave it alone. You don't run nothing. Mind your business. And I said, well, what would that look like? What would God handling Peach or any of us? What would that look like? If we out here reckless, disrespectful, ungrateful, you know what I'm saying, nasty, mean-spirited, and for people to make the comment that God is going to deal, how did that look? I want to see the movie. I want to see exactly what that would look like. As soon as the credits roll up and the movie start, and they have a little lingo, they're at the dinner table, they eating dinner, they go to sleep and wake up the next day, boom, God is coming out of the clouds, and he's coming for Peach McIntyre. He's coming for me. He's coming for you. What the hell does that look like? Fool, God, the way he handles people is through people. He used people, because he is not going to come down here in the flesh and do nothing. He ain't got no magic wand to be able to sprinkle some dust over her head from the clouds, and she just starts shaking and gyrating, and now she's a changed person. What is he going to do to her? Because if he did something too harsh, then you're going to say that's not a loving God. Why would he do that to Peach? He knows she got 9 kids, and she need to feed her 9 kids. It's just insane, y'all. You say, well, Wood better live a very long time. Peach should have been gone. I don't watch Peach, period. Everybody need to stop watching. I'm just going up. YouTube use her for shenanigans. Yes, that's exactly what it is. People like her, E-Canes and the Grip Babies, they see that people are coming. If nobody was coming, if they weren't making them no money, they would cut them folks down. They would cut them down. They would make them either not visible. They'd be like they shadow banned, not to get no views. They'd be in the 200, 300 jail, as they say. And they wouldn't get nothing, or they'd just get rid of them. But the fact that they're allowing that to reach the masses, millions and millions of people are listening to and hearing it, they know, hell, shoot, that's going to get us some money. That's how they get down. But if they don't show all that stuff on, so that's why I said I was trying to reach out to some Caucasian podcasters. I reached out to 3 different ones. Because when black folk get together, they have this old program mentality that God is going to strike them down, and they don't want karma, and they're going to just let God deal with it. They're going to let the bullets keep flying over their house and stay prayed up and hope that they don't get shot, even though they know the block is hot. That's what they do. That's how we've been programmed. I'm so glad I'm not with that mindset, because I'm going to leave. I'm going to do something. Faith without works is dead. Ain't no way you can sit here and tell me that God going to deal with Peach. He's dealing with Peach by us bringing awareness to her fucked up behavior and holding her accountable. That's how God is working. Now, I don't know what child expecting God to do, Peach Patch, or whoever these people are. What is he going to do? Come down? What kind of suit he going to have on? Is he going to be angry? Is he going to be patient? Is he going to be loud like me? Is he going to be soft? Is he going to be facetious like Peach? What is it going to look like? What is he going to look like? What are he going to say? Come on now. So, y'all, if anybody want to send me a PayPal or Zelle today, tomorrow, anytime, y'all have the information. You got my email. You got the link on my community post. I'm over here on Facebook. Come on, follow me if you're a Facebook person. I'm on TikTok, but I'm not trying to be monetized on TikTok. I don't trust TikTok. I'm just there to reach the masses and just do what I do, make content. I like the app. I like the information. But as far as monetization, if it happened, cool, but I'm not trying to. But I am trying on Facebook with a brand new page. And so far, so good. So I've been working that page since December the 12th or the 13th. And I only got 318, but my stats and analytics are great for that time period, and it's doing well. So if y'all will, come on over. The link is on the community post. That way you ain't got to be hoping you got the right one. And my profile picture is in black and white right now. Let me see what y'all talking about. You say grip slow, but she tried to be slick too. Yeah, there's a lot of these folks. Hey, Super Ham. That woman, grip baby, is slow. Hey, Tasha. Hey, everybody coming in. Hit the like button, share the live, y'all. So if y'all could go over there while we, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't got nothing to lose at this point. I mean, if I did something, at this point, if I did something by posting content and it was against their guidelines, they could get me and then mess up my page. That's how I mess up my page, y'all. Do not think for 1 second that my page is gone. I'm still here. You see me, right? I just can't get paid because the only way they pay you is through AdSense. It's not like, oh, I lost my AdSense, but let's use PayPal. No, it don't work like that. You got to use AdSense. That's who they contracted with. That's what they do. Now, I'm hoping in the future that they'll have some board meetings and somebody, because I know them folks feel bad about it. The lady chatted with me yesterday. She was typing and made me feel like the energy was like a real person typing and telling me to hold on and let me investigate and let me look. By looking at this, I am so sorry, but it has been final. There is no way to appeal. It's final. You know what I'm saying? It was just the way she was typing. And it made me feel like she felt bad because she probably felt like, damn, that's the way the system is set up. They don't give a damn about intent. They don't see a person behind here who got 5 grandkids who been working hard on her content. And whatever part I did do wrong, allegedly, because I don't think I did nothing wrong other than say, hey, go check out my playlist. You mean Tim, I got to lose a whole goddamn page for that? That is insane. So it has to be something better in place they need to do. But if they intentionally are trying to keep people down in the way to weed people out and not pay people and have that content up and make money off of it because of the ads going to be on it, then that makes me think of grimy, bad business practices. That's what it gives. Now, is that what it is? I can't say, but that's what it gives. And I hope you two hear me. I don't care. I ain't saying nothing wrong. I'm just giving my opinion. I ain't there saying anything I'm saying is facts. I'll just hope they hear me and people that work there with a heart and with some type of humanity in there to step up and say something. But big business is greedy. All they see is dollar signs. They don't give a shit. They don't care. Not at all. Have you ever heard of Rumble? I heard of Rumble. But you just reminded me by asking me that. I went to Clapper, but Clapper, you only way you get money is if they send you gifts. I don't want no page like that. I don't want that. That's something I'm going to have to build up to. People got to like you to send, you know what I'm saying? Because you could do the bare minimum and don't do shit and ain't talking about shit. But if they like you, they going to send you some money, whether you ask or not. Because I ain't never been the content creator that went live and got no gifts. Very seldom I get a super chat, super sticker. You know what I'm saying? For me to have 9,000, at 1.6,000, 7,000, it's been growing. I ain't never had no bunch of people come to my live and just throw me super chats and super stickers. That ain't never happened. When I got it, it'd be like, oh, thank you. I can't believe it. Because people don't rock with me like that. I mean, ain't no sense of acting like that ain't what it is. Because if they like me, they would have been sending it. Because I see other content creators get it. So that's telling me I don't like you like that. I ain't giving you my money. But I'll listen to you. I'll watch a video here and there. And then maybe every blue moon I'll send you $5 or $10. But I'm not giving you my money. And that's cool. But that don't mean just because I understand and don't have a problem with that don't mean that I ain't got a right to say something about it that I recognize. You know what I mean? Can't tell nobody what to do with their goddamn money, but that don't mean I can't say I realize what you're doing with your money and you ain't giving me none of it. So I know I only got a handful of people that rock with me. But I'm trying to see the ones I ain't been able to see whenever they can. Because I know it's hard out here. Ain't nobody got no money to be giving no damn bite on no regular basis. This some old once a month, once every 90 day shit for people. People don't have the money to give to their favorite content creators when they out here trying to live their best life. You know what I'm saying? So I would never expect nobody to give me something every day or that like clockwork every week, every 2 weeks. That's that's a great thing. That's a wonderful thing for somebody who's in a better position and who want to do stuff like that. But to feel entitled, no, hell no. And I know what I have to offer as far as asking for money. Not a lot of people want. Not a lot of people want order incense and shea butter and body oils. Not a lot of people want to exercise and dance. But that's what I got to offer. I ain't finna go out here and create some shit that I know I can't do just because I know people want it. I'm not finna be no content creator that teaches content creator classes now. I'm not finna do all that type of shit because I know it's what people looking for. But that ain't me. If that ever become me throughout the next 2-5 years, whatever, and I feel like I can really do it and I want to do it, then I will. But nope. Let me see what y'all talking about. Let me scroll up a little bit for the comments I missed. I didn't even see you, Valerie. Hey, Valerie, girl. I see. And hey, Janet. I ain't see you up in here. So I said, let me scroll up because I be missing a few comments. I think I'm caught up. But I appreciate y'all. I am still posting, y'all. I'm still posting because I'm not trying to get out the algorithm for the ones that rock with me. You know what I'm saying? For the people that were sending me memberships and every now and then that was sending me super chats, super stickers, y'all can just do it through the PayPal and the Zelle now. And all that information is on my community post wall. And it's in the title of this video as far as the email address. You know? And if you can't do that ever, just support my Facebook. Because some people just in a position where they can't send nothing. And it ain't looking good maybe next month, maybe in 2 months when they, get themselves together. They trying to move or some shit. All their money go to bills. They barely have anything. But every blue moon, if they can, they'll think about you and say, let me give her this $5. Let me send her this. I would rather have the support on Facebook. JD Brown. I got a notification. And yeah, y'all, I would like to go live on TikTok, though. I went live over there the other day. What, about 4 or 5 days? I said about 4 days ago. I got 48 cents worth of gifts. I was grateful for that. That's 48 times somebody sent the gift. As you know, they work for penny, those flowers, those roses, rather. Let me scroll down. Hey, Barbara. They are mad because you keep it real. Pray God bless you and your family. Dance queen, give it to God. Yes, that's about the best advice. Keep going and say, Rox, did you two ever say what the reason for your demonetization? They took my AdSense according to the email because they didn't tell me. When I chatted with them, only thing she said was the basic, that language they use, that generic message you get. That you first get the email saying that you have your AdSense has been closed due to invalid traffic. That's it. And then they gave me a link to go read more about that. But as far as like telling me, like blah blah this, blah blah that, you did this, you did that, numerous of times you did this, I ain't never heard that. But I did get an email right after, and it took me about a week or two to even read the email, and it said that my AdSense is closed because my email address that I'm using is attached to another AdSense email address that was closed. So since they said the AdSense that I was getting paid on that they just closed was connected to another one that's closed, I'm trying to figure out how. What email you talking about? How you just gonna throw shit at me? That's just like my landlord. I've been here since May, and I have been paying water bill with my rent. I ain't never seen a goddamn bill that said I actually used this much of water, and that's why it's $78, and that's why it's $150, and that's why it's damn near $300. I ain't never seen it. So that's what it feels like. It's like throwing out, oh, we found this, and then we got a flag. Our system read that you did invalid traffic. How? I need to see it. What the fuck did I do? Because to me, you just accusing me. You just making a blanket statement, and you ain't telling me what I did. And then taking the person money too. I wasn't entitled to none of that money. And you can't tell me nothing other than my AdSense. Your AdSense is an email address, y'all. So when I say AdSense, AdSense has an email address. That is it. So that email address that's connected to your AdSense, how they pay you is in your name with your 1099, your social security number, or your business LLC. However you hook up your page. So mine is, now I gotta wait even longer to get my goddamn 1099 so I can file my taxes. Because my money's still sitting there pending. It ain't saying zero, or we took it or nothing. I had to chat with that lady yesterday, I think it was. And she told me, I'm so sorry, but it's final. I said, so I can't never apply again? I can't never appeal it again? No. I said, am I going to get any of my earnings? No. I'm so sorry. That's all she gave me. Hey, yeah. You say Roxy Peach get on YouTube, act the ass, but she still on this app. It makes no sense at all. Oh, she on YouTube right now, calling people poor hoes. But see, they didn't get me for no type of shit that Peach do. I ain't do nothing wrong. The channel is good, y'all. Remember, your channel is separate from your AdSense. Now, if they had said that we suspect Peach McIntyre invalid traffickers, all these views all of a sudden, her views don't even match her goddamn people. You got 600,000 people, but you ain't getting 10,000 likes. So if anybody should been looked at for invalid traffic, it's people like her. It's like, are these people really real on your page? But how you gonna say I did invalid traffic, and then you give me all the things that invalid traffic is? Before I found out about the email, and they said your AdSense email is attached to another one that's closed. Before I seen that, it was all about me telling y'all, oh, you can't say run up my page. You can't click on another outside entity page and ask them to share your stuff and then draw traffic to your video on YouTube. That's invalid. I get that. I ain't did no shit like that. But how you accusing me and make it final when you didn't even talk to me? You didn't ask me. You didn't give me a chance. You didn't warn me at first. And then when you did it, you didn't even say, hey, fill this out. Even if you told me no after the fact. I didn't even get a chance. They didn't even consider my appeal. I never got no answer back from the appeal. They ain't never said nothing to me about no appeal. I just started chatting because I'm like, damn, it's been 45, 47 days. And she looked it up and told me this. I still been sitting here waiting, y'all, tomorrow. I'm still waiting on the appeal. Yeah, I'm just going, hey. He said, have you looked at your analytics to see if there were any spikes in traffic? It's called traffic sabotage. What day did you receive? I received the email December the 12th, Shani. December the 12th. And I don't recall anything suspicious because my channel been growing. And certain topics bring in more traffic. Like around the time that Wood Baby Mama was hot and popping and she was on my page a couple times, I got a lot of people over here. As it should. That's the purpose of the channel. You want it to grow. That's how you're able to get monetized, because now you finally got 1,000 subscribers. Now you steady growing. Now you finally got your 4,000 watch hours. Isn't it what it's supposed to do? It's not like I had 500 subscribers and then I got 2 million views on something. That's suspicious. My shit lining up. My 9,000 people is lining up with what's happening with my page. Hot topics are hot topics. Trending topics are trending topics. It ain't like I'm sitting here and live. Ain't nobody never on my live. I ain't getting no views or nothing. And if it's any bots, how can I control the goddamn bots? I don't let them in. I cannot stop them from getting in. But they holding us accountable and making us pay for the fact that the bots get in if that's the case for them, because that's another reason it could be called invalid traffic. Remember, invalid traffic is not just one thing, but you gonna be the one that don't have to be penalized, even though this is their system that allows the bots, that allows the flaky, funny looking shit to flag your channel. You didn't do shit. Something is wrong with that entire thing. Yep. Sad to say, that's how we know social media is a social experiment. Yep, you said that the other day. Hey, Lily. You say, what happened? Why are you yelling, Ice, Ice, baby? Okay, you ain't got to worry about me hollering no more, because everybody can't take it. I don't know what the fuck you have to stop and say why you hollering when you could just keep scrolling because you don't hear nobody hollering. I talk loud. And people are so weird. But that ain't nothing new. Are you guys prepared for the vortex that's coming tomorrow night, all the way up until like next Tuesday? Y'all do know it's happening, right? They expecting places like Texas. I mean, everywhere going to feel it, but some places going to feel it worse than others. And I heard Texas going to be one. They expecting some place to get up to 20 inches of snow. Our lights might go out. This way telling you to stock up on your stuff. Make sure you got plenty of water, because in case you can't get back out. And I seen somebody, I don't know what governor that was or what politician that was on the plane getting ready to go to Cancun somewhere. Wow, the people gonna suffer, wherever state that was. Hey, Clarica. Come on in, lady. Hey, Kim. Say hello, Rocks in chat. I'm late. What happened? Who harassing you, Rocks? Where I live in South Carolina, we're getting hit Saturday and Sunday. So, oh, wow. Yeah, I looked it up on my, well, man, they said Thursday evening is when it's going to probably hit this way. That was Texas. Ain't nobody harassing me. I was just talking about the AdSense. It's a wrap. So the only way I can make money over here is if you guys send me why I keep on saying super? PayPals and Zelles. If you guys order from my site, you know what I'm saying? So that ain't no real way. It's the fact that I build connection with quite a few people that I like it over here. That's why I'm still here, and I'm directing y'all to my Facebook and stuff. It don't make sense for me to put in 7 to 10 shorts and a long form or 2 each other day over here when I'm not going to get paid for. I'll be working for free, so I'm putting all my energy over on Facebook. And the link to my Facebook is on my community post. I got the link to my PayPal, my community post, and my email for my Zelle. So that's all I could do is keep showing up maybe once a week to go live with y'all and posting the video. So if y'all ain't been seeing me, it's because I'm out the algorithm, because I'm sure posting. I'm posting almost every day for the shorts. Now, I might not do no long form video or go live every day, but the shorts, I've been still posting those like 1 or 2 every other day. So yes, I heard YouTube takes a lot from you when you do. So yeah, they take a portion of it. Yeah, they take I think they take 30% and you get 70%. Hey, Veronica. Who else I was in? Yeah, just in case them lights go out. Wish I had my generator. Y'all know I used to have that generator. I broke that sucker. That would hold up to 8 hours if it's fully charged. And if any lights do go out, it could be weeks before they come back on, y'all. Ain't that kind of crazy how all this is starting tomorrow? Same day America take over TikTok. What that's going to look like, y'all. I guess it's going to look about the same way as it's going to look when God come out the heavens and deal with Peach. Because that's what black folk waiting on. Oh, no, we're going to let God handle her. Don't you call them people. Don't you sign that petition. Who God going to deal with you. Oh, my goodness. Oh my goodness. Don't you say no, man. Don't you rebuke Satan. That's God's job to handle Satan, not you. Crazy folks. He give us the power. He give us the wisdom, the know-how in order to get rid of people. That's the case. Don't you mess with that criminal for breaking in that lady's house. Let God handle that criminal. Who are you to swear in officers and judges to judge people? That's God's job. Cocoa Puffs, y'all. Y'all know I ain't lying. So I don't get notifications from you and Yo-Yo and Kimmy. I only see y'all live. Child. I know something going on. Because all these things on all platforms got their shit that they need to do better in. But we know what it is. It's big business. It's corrupt. It's big business. It's unfair. It's unethical. And they are legally protected. It ain't no sister pretending like it ain't. Just like anything else. Everything else from the rooter to the tutor, to the politics, to the education, to civil rights, everything is polluted. And it's all about the 1%. It's all about big business. They are not into protecting creators, especially small creators. They want to protect that big $1 million company. Those coins mean the most to them. That's the way it's set up. And I can imagine the good-hearted people, that someone that work there that know what I'm saying to be true, can't say it, but I know they can feel bad. I don't know how they sleep at night. Knowing you working for people that do people like this. And ain't no way you can explain. I don't give a damn how legally protected a company is, a person is. Wrong is wrong and right is right. You say crimes against humanity. Yep. You say, is your notification bell on? That sometimes you got to unsubscribe, then subscribe again. But this stuff is man-made and just like they system flag my account, knowing damn well I ain't do nothing. If I got to be punished to the point where you take my money and my AdSense so I can't make money, I can still just come up here and dance like a dancing nigga puppet. I can tap dance, shuck and jive, cuss out, talk shit about Peach all day long, get them ads so y'all can get paid, but you gonna take my shit. Pretty much, they didn't pretty much put us back in slavery. Finessed us into it and make it look like it's something that it's not. I'm not doing that shit. And that's how y'all do business. It ain't what you know, is what you can prove. And I can prove it. But if they protect it legally, because they got billions and millions and people backing them, behind them, and my po ass, I'm just po. And you going to take my little $1,900 and you got $19 billion? Ain't no way you going to make me think that shit right. I wouldn't give a shit if I did do something wrong. If it wasn't intentional, then I should get some of my money. If it was intentional, because you warned me and I did it again, and you gave me one more warning, even if you didn't, but you warned me. But you come out the blue with this shit? Like you don't see I'm a grandmother raising 5 grandkids. Your system didn't flag that part and you didn't pick up on that. You don't give a shit. Only thing that makes me upset is the fact that I never heard of it. If I had heard of this before now, I would have knew that it's a possibility that this is one way people lose their channel and it ain't fair. So be careful and do this, and just know it, even though you careful, you can lose your shit due to invalid traffic. I would be like, oh, they got me. I ain't never heard of this shit. That's what's pissing me off. Like, why in the hell ain't nobody talking about invalid traffic? Do they not push those videos out when people make them? Are people talking about it? But it ain't that many because you won't see them because they won't push them out. They don't want nobody to school people about invalid traffic. Well, if you try and be a content creator, or if you are one, new or old, just know the sister can flag your account too. It can look like you doing something shady, and they ain't gonna give a shit about if it was true or not. If the system say it's shady and it's suspect, they may warn you, they may let you appeal it, or they may not. I'm like, how the hell you not gonna let me appeal and not gonna listen to me when I've never been warned about nothing? I ain't never got no type of strikes, no nothing, no warnings. Only thing I ever did had to do was change my music. And you don't get strikes for that. You just get a copyright and you just got to take it off. The music, but they don't go against your channel when you got the wrong music. You just got to take it out. But anyway, you said, hey, Reba. Where Reba at? Hey, lady. I know I supposed to been sending you over told them. I sure forgot. Claire, because this has been going on for about 2 months for me. I may have to do unsubscribe, subscribe. Yeah. You might have to do that. Just try it and see what happens. So everybody here, if you have not subscribed to my Facebook or my TikTok, please do so. Because I would love to see y'all in the place when I go live. Because I am going to go live on Facebook soon. And I have been live on TikTok twice within the past month. But I was talking about Peach. And I don't want to go live and talk about Peach. I'll mention that we can talk about, but I don't want it to be like my main reason. Unless it's some breaking news. Peach has been blah, 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 blah. Did you all know that Peach McIntyre, breaking news, if it's that, yeah, but right now, they didn't let the damn petition die down. She was right. She said, y'all got 2 weeks and y'all gonna be mad about something else. That's why I was trying to send it to the white people. I was sending it to the white podcasters, but the white and the right ears hear this story, her ass is out. Black folks don't. Man, when I say black folk, I'm talking about overall, not all of us. But collectively, we've been programmed to just let the Lord handle it. Because God said, he that out sin cast the first stone. Fuck out of here. You say, I don't have Facebook, need to get one. Oh, nature lover. To artificial intelligence confiscate people's channels and they have to prove they're real content creator. Oh my God. Because it's already like that. I am on TikTok. All them Peach McIntyre pages, ain't nothing she can do about it. Nothing she can do about it. It's been like that for all them big content creators, somebody mimicking their pages. She ain't the only one. And you could go and complain and they're going to be like, oh well, fadoop, fadoop. You got to really be able to prove that, like, they got to act like they the president or something. And then be like, you are Donald Trump. We know that. You know what I'm saying? But just to say, oh, I'm the real Peach McIntyre. I'm the real Roxanne. They ain't going to listen to that. Because I remember back in 2021, 2022, all them big content creators, we'd be like, oh, you was in my inbox, blah, 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 blah. Not me, because I ain't stupid enough to fall for no shit like that. Like they be telling like the Silver Fox man, my guy. We follow each other. He follow me, I follow him. Rob Malloy. Shout out to Rob Malloy. Silver Fox, fine as he can be. He got in my inbox allegedly, and the things he was saying, I knew it wasn't him because we would do duets together. We was doing them a lot. Him and the other ladies, he would always put a challenge out. And he followed me back. So why would he have to follow me? I have to follow him back when I already follow him. So that's how I knew. And I said something to him. He was like, just report it. And that's when we started realizing that they don't do nothing, because when you report it, they kind of like give you this generic message like, we're not doing nothing about that. Like, you can't prove that. How do we know you're not the real one? You know what I'm saying? That sort of thing. You say, they saying Peach still lose. Oh, baby, them views is low as the fuck. You hear me? All that rage baiting she over there doing. I just made a video a couple hours ago on me looking out the bus over here. I typed on my video that out of all them videos and posts of rage baiting, and them views, comments, and likes is still low. That shit ain't working. Peach McIntyre is broke. She even did the little duet with the girl who said that she lost all her channels. That girl was just playing. She know Peach ain't lose all her channels. She was just trying to go viral and be funny at the same time. So she did that. No matter what she doing, she ain't getting hardly 400 or 500 likes. And we ain't going to talk about the comments. The views might be a little higher, but they not Peach McIntyre regular, you know what I'm saying, what she used to getting. And her followers still going down slowly. So I I emailed one person, a white podcaster, millions of followers, and then I IG a girl, and the last one I wait a minute. I inboxed one on TikTok, one on IG, and email because the other people didn't have their emails up. So and I know they big. They may or may not see it. They may or may not care. But they do this type of reporting on people, bigger names and other social media content creators. So I thought if they knew that she said F people with cancer, and blah blah this, blah blah that. Some of them may already heard about, so I typed up something really nice and put it in there because I can't rely on the black folk. The black folk that we don't take shit seriously. We only mad for 15 seconds, then right back to whatever. But if it get through the right ears, the right eyes, I don't care what color they are. She step on the right toes, her ass is out of here. You can believe that. Just like that lady who had on the black face for Halloween. They got her up out of here. You can't just do and say anything all the time. But if she's stuck in this little algorithm with just, as she called people, post sloths, slave-minded, coonery type shit, scared folk, tap dancing, scared what God gonna do to you if you sign a petition, but yet you fornicating every day of your damn life. I'm sure if God gonna get you, it's gonna be for way more stuff that you really did other than signing the petition. I'm not signing that petition. I am not signing that petition. That girl gotta make her money. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. That you're right about us black folks, short attention span. Right. That robot voice makes her look like she is right. She thinking she be doing something so cute and smart. I always look at the amount of followers. If it's a new page, it's fake. Yep. They're saying Peach still looks. Okay, I wrote that. He said people are willingly putting it on their channels. Yeah, because I use the Sora new app. That's what's popping right now. All this shit is going to hell in a handbasket anyway. This ain't gonna be here long. We be lucky if we still have Wi-Fi to even or lights to turn the shit on to use it anyway. At this point, make as much money as you can because we don't know when this shit gonna be over with. And just because it might not be over with for people on that side of the town or this side of the world, may not mean it might not be over with for people on the East Coast or the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? I hope and pray none of these things happen, but don't be surprised if they do. Let me see what y'all talking about. All right, y'all. I ain't gonna be here much longer. I'll just be going live once or twice a week, depending on how I feel, till I get y'all all migrated over to where I'm at. I don't think I'll ever stop completely coming to YouTube. I like YouTube. I don't like it as much as I like TikTok as far as information, but I like it. I like it a lot. I always watch YouTube, even before they start monetizing people. People act like monetization been around for 50 years, 100 years. Monetization is fairly new. It's all like what you call trial and error. They change it up all the time. One minute they paying good and allowing people to do this, to do that. Next minute, you can't even get a view. TikTok used to be on top. Now TikTok have melted down because now the Americans taking over. You think they finna pay you like TikTok was paying you? People that was making $5,000 and $8,000 only getting $500 and $700 on TikTok. Can you make? No, I can make as many YouTube channels I want, but I can't monetize them with my name on their AdSense. The channel is fine. The channel is fine. But when you hear somebody say they lost their AdSense, that ain't got nothing to do with their channel. That's how they get paid from their channel. Just like if I use PayPal to get paid. They use Google AdSense to pay you, which is Google Pay with your phone. The people that use their phones for the Google Pay, it's kind of old. And I don't know a lot of people that use it no more, but people still use it. So that's what Google AdSense is. And they don't use nobody but Google AdSense. to pay content creators. It's not like, oh, well, you got another option. Give me your bank information. We'll pay you through that. No. Google AdSense. That's it. And you cannot make another one. The only best I could do is every 3-4 months, try to appeal it and just to see if I get lucky. Because stranger things have happened. This one guy said it took him 2 years and he finally got his back. You know? So I'll try. As long as they say I can appeal it, they won't just block the appeal and like not let it come up and let me appeal. I'll try. Because I enjoy it over here. But I also got to understand that even if they was to give me back my assets, well, no guarantee that my views is going to stay what they was and I was going to be making that $900,000 and up. They might would have fucked up my algorithm so bad I was going to go back down to 3 to 5 because that's what I was making, 3 to 5, almost $600 a month. That's exactly what it was, y'all. And I was cool with that. Because I already knew it was just going to be for a bill or two. But if I get something more, hey, let's go, let's go. Hey, Cayenne, what's going on, lady? How you doing, lady? Say there is a YouTuber I've been following. When he had 5 followers, YouTube took his channel and he had over 500K followers. His channel is The Family. It took him about 2 months to get it back to where he was. But see, they ain't taking my channel. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of people around here saying that they took my channel, they took my channel. Some people getting their channel back. My channel ain't gone nowhere. My channel here. They not threatening to take my channel. Now, if I keep making videos like this, they may feel some type of way. I don't know. I don't think they would because I ain't saying nothing disrespectful. I'm not saying what I'm saying is facts. I'm just going on my hypothesis. So everything I'm saying is my opinion and allegedly. And the fact is that what they told me like that, you know. But if I was to start doing the type of content, because I heard quite a few people say they got their pages took it over and over and over. And they were all black people. Some people be white, like on TikTok. It's a lot of white creators. I'm talking about 2, 3, 4 million followers that lost their page. And the money, or they either lost their page or their money dwindled from $10,000, $15,000 to $200, $500. That's bad. I would rather for this to happen to me than that. Imagine making 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,000 a month for 2, 5, 6 years, and then all of a sudden you either get it banned or you either get it down to $500. You're supposed to be happy with that. Baby, if this had to happen to me, I'm glad it happened when it happened. Not let me blow up and start making 5, 10, 15. Next thing you know, a whole nother year then went by and bills trying to get and I ain't quite there yet. Or I been just bought a house and then you do this. Child, I think it's all by design. What the devil meant for bad, God turned to good. So this ain't happened for no reason. And it's just a matter of time before I completely stop doing content, period. It's just that I'll be needing something to do to keep my mind from being in my own thoughts of intrusive thoughts and depression. But I'm getting much better at that. So who knows? This time next year, I might not even care about it. I'll just be a spectator. I might just be in the audience. I might just be in the chat. Hey, y'all. I don't post content no more. I'm tired of that shit. You know? I've seen TikTok content creators say they had over 5 million followers and only, gotta have more than material resources. Yeah, that's true, Ian. Ain't no lies told there. Can't rely on just, one thing. You can't rely on just money. You should be able to have. But it takes money to get the things. But yeah, it's good to be able to have something. That's why I started to push my site for y'all to buy the instance and stuff like that. But I should have been pushing my Facebook. Well, not pushing my Facebook, but creating another Facebook page. Because my other 2 Facebooks were 9,000 and almost 3,000. Those pages are dead. They don't have me in the algorithm. So I should have been created a new one and took it seriously. But I created it in November. Something came to my mind, said just create it. Y'all don't know what, just create another Facebook page and go and try to monetize, stop slacking. I put all my energy into going on TikTok, making the videos to put on YouTube so I could get paid. But for some reason, it was nagging at me. And what, 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, I lose my AdSense. But yeah, my channel is good. My shorts still getting good views. The live streams in the long form is not doing great. They ain't bad, but they ain't doing great. If I was monetized, I wouldn't be making no money off of it unless they push me an algorithm. How the hell? I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand how you will put a robot in place of people's livelihoods so it can flag something that ain't really even necessarily true because it looked like something to the system. And then this person fucked up. And you're going to take their money back to give back to the advertiser. How I know you gave it back to the advertisers? That's what the fuck you telling me. How do I know you really gave it back? You telling me I did invalid traffic. How do I know that I really did invalid traffic when you ain't showed me what I did? You know? You say, what's the reason they took it? They said the email said they took my they closed it, their account. See, that's a difference between what is it, restricting, because some people ask us to be restricted where they don't let you get no view. It's different levels too, but when they close it, they rarely open it back up. They done made up their mind. How you make up your mind? By taking my ass and saying I did this, but I never received a warning. And when you said that you know what you know due to the system flagging my account because of invalid traffic, you didn't show me what I did. There's many ways to do invalid traffic. It ain't just when you say invalid traffic, that means you stole from the boss. It ain't cut and dry like that. Invalid traffic is this, is that, is this and that and this and this. It's just not one way to be accused of invalid traffic. So when they send me the email saying that we closed your account due to invalid traffic because your account is has been attached to another AdSense account that's closed. And I had another AdSense account that's closed. And yes, I'll use that same address and maybe they picking up on it. But I closed it before I got monetized because you told me to. YouTube, y'all told me to close it. Then you sent me an email saying you're good to go. Thank you for closing the account. I still got the emails. I showed it in some videos. But everybody don't see everything. Just like some of y'all coming in asking, some of y'all think that my page has been taken. No, it's not the page. It's the way I get paid from the page. I can make content all day long, but I can't make no money because the people that pay me for the views kick me out. They kicked me out. YouTube ain't kicked me out. AdSense did. They connected. But you can make millions of dollars a year through YouTube. If they can't pay you because you ain't got no AdSense, they're not gonna give you no other option. You can't make another one. I could go right now and try to attach to another. They're gonna figure out, and then they will probably ban my page for going against the guideline. You can't try to be slick. They gonna know. So the best thing to do is wait every couple of months, 3-6 months, and appeal. Just try again. Who knows? You might slip through the crack. They may feel some type of way. Like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how that works because some people have been able to do that. Some people haven't waited 90 days. Some people waited 6 months. Some people waited a year and they tried 4, 5, 7 times and they finally got it back. But for me to go make another one, nope. I would have to literally let my daughter or granddaughter, 18, use their information as far as payment. My page can be titled whatever I want. I could title my page Peach McIntyre if I wanted to. She ain't no real person. See, she getting her shit trademarked. Her name is Peaches McIntyre. And all I got to do is spell it differently. I could call my page whatever I want to call it. But when they get down to it, they want to know who we paying. Oh, who we paying? Roxanne left. Oh, no, we not. We banned you. Oh, okay. You going to get your door. Oh, okay. Somebody else. Yeah, we cool. You passed it. Yeah, we could pay that person. So I'll be doing the work. I'll be the face of the channel. And that person that's going to get paid will be somebody else. And they'll give me my money. I get in what we have decided to do or blah, blah, blah. That's how that will work. That's the only way you can do it, y'all. So, and the way, let's just say that you got your asses taken away. You will have to wait a minute. You have to add that person as a manager of your channel. Go to the YouTube studio and you add that person as a manager. So like me, I'm a manager, I'm the owner. So if I wanted Reba to be a manager, I add her on. She got to get approved. Might take 7 days. When they say yeah, that's when I can add the AdSense, but it'll be in her name, her social security number, her address, and we'll work it out. You know what I'm saying? I just use her for example. Of course, I would never do that with Reba. You know, I wouldn't put her in no, I wouldn't even ask nobody to do that for me. I'm just giving an example. But some of us have people in our lives that we can go to for that. We got a good nephew. We got a son, a daughter that'll temporarily let us make some money in their name. Because it's business and there ain't nothing wrong with it. You can legally do that. That's just like being in business with your daughter, your niece. And the business part is in their name, but y'all run it together. I hope that makes sense, y'all. Say when you research invalid trafficking, it's happening to a lot of people, mainly small accounts. It's probably a system glitch that they need to look into. Yep. Say same thing happened to Mr. Tenderism. They trademarked the name. Who is Mr. Tenderism? I've heard that name. I don't even know who that is. I've heard that name though. That's crazy. So I help you out if it came down to, oh, you so sweet, Reba. You say, because they can. When signing their contracts, you're agreeing to the bullshit. Yep. And you ain't nobody reading all that shit 100% no way. You just glad to be monetized. You know the sky's the limit. The possibility of making a lot of money is there, whether you ever do it or not. Who don't want extra money? You know? I just wish they give me my 1099 so I can run up to H&R Block and file my taxes. Because I mess around do it myself and just go. You know, you can look on your YouTube studio or the place the AdSense send your money. You can just go down the list and see all the times they sent you money. And you can put that in until you get your form and then send it in if they ask for it. It's just having documentation. You don't really need it. You just have to have it right. And sometimes you need to be adjusted. That's why some people wait for the W-2s and all that stuff. But I could go look at my YouTube studio and go look at my Google AdSense. I can still see my payment information to a certain degree. I can't see everything, but I can see certain things. So I'm trying to wait for the right form, though. I hope I can get it offline, too, but I don't know. Yeah. That's what it is, y'all. You say, I just looked up invalid trafficking on YouTube. They think you're getting bots on your channel. That's just one way. I just said that invalid traffic is not just bots. Invalid traffic is having one AdSense, having more than one AdSense being connected to something that, let me put it like this. Since I had 2 AdSenses, I deleted the other one before they approved me for monetization. But now it's coming up. The system has flagged and remembered that the AdSense that I had, which is 2. So that's one reason that's for the invalid traffic that they closed my account for. It was shit wrong. Y'all straight up told me that your AdSense is connected to another AdSense that has been closed. So that's invalid traffic. Bots, like Kim just said, in your comments, making comments, leaving stuff in the comments, like clicking for you to click a link, saying crazy stuff, trying to direct traffic. Those are, that's not for me to do. How can I stop that? So that's 2 reasons why invalid traffic exists. Another reason is you telling your people to click on my video, run it up. You can't do that. That's other places you can do that. This ain't the place to do that. You know? And the last reason is You actually went to a site or paid somebody so much money to push your video. You put one video on this particular site and they promised you millions and thousands and hundreds of clicks because they're going to direct people to this video, which is directed to YouTube because that's where the video came from. That's invalid traffic. You paid for clicks. So that's 4 or 5 different reasons right there. And I did get the email saying about the Google AdSense. So far as the bots, they didn't tell me that I had bots. They said my AdSense was attached to another AdSense. That's the reason they gave me an email. They ain't say nothing about, we believe you went to another site and bought clicks and views. You had bots. You telling people to run your channel up. Because I've said it, but I ain't said it every single day. For the whole year and a half I've been, you know what I'm saying? The only thing that makes sense is the email they sent me. Let me see if I can show it to y'all before I get up out of here. You say, how does Peach get away with all her stuff? That's a whole nother thing, y'all. Peach getting away with stuff, it doesn't have nothing to do with invalid traffic. That's just about the platforms love the fact that she got numbers. This is coming from the research I did, y'all. They don't care about good, bad, and her saying fuck cancer patients and you hoes can never. They're looking at the clicks, the comments, the engagement, and the ads on there getting them paid. That's what they looking at. If the right person complained, if the president was to complain, if the vice president was to complain, then it'd be a different story. They would get rid of her ass. But we poor little people, that's why I say I want to send those videos to the white people. Remember, Peach said, send it to the white vlogs too. Send it to the white vlogs too. She don't think that nothing can happen to her, and that's not true. But most people waiting on God to handle her, so we're going to let God handle her. But I'm going to keep on sharing. I'm going to keep on talking about the link is in the bio. Sign a petition. It ain't going to be every single day, but I'm going to keep saying it. Okay, here it is. I got one email that said your payments account AdSense for YouTube was recently canceled. See, first it was canceled, then they closed it. If your balance is greater than 10, you'll receive your final payment from the canceled payment during the next cycle. It won't be processed. And any other active payments accounts associated with Google will not be affected. That's what I got on that one. This was, is that December 12th? Okay. This is the email. This is dated July the 19th, 2024. The AdSense for YouTube account linked to your YouTube channel, readiiroxx Dances, was successfully changed. All future payments will be processed through the new account. Okay? Let me see if I can show y'all that. Y'all, July 19th. The YouTube account linked to your YouTube channel, readiiroxx Dances, was successfully changed. And I couldn't keep it up because it wasn't attached to the channel that got approved. So I can't have 2 YouTube AdSenses. Nobody can. They realized that once I made this one and sent information in, so they told me, you're going to have to do something about that, and I did it. And here is the other video, the other email. It says, one minute, let me take that down. Okay, say hello, link to your all future payment. Why would I do the same one? I had 2 of them. Where's the other one at? I thought I had both of them. I was trying to show y'all the email that told me I had to change it, and then this was the one when I changed it. Boy, both dated July 19th. Y'all see that? Now, I wasn't even, I couldn't make no money until I got rid of it. So how is it the fact that when y'all told me to get rid of it, I did? Now y'all system then flagged that both of these accounts are attached to the same person. I had two of them and I got rid of it. So y'all canceling me out, not giving me a chance, not giving me my money off some shit that people have two assets all the time, and you have to get rid of one. That ain't nothing bad. That ain't no strike. You get rid of and you keep it moving. So, but this is what they send to me. Now let me send y'all see the other one. Here it is. Thank for interest in AdSense. Did you know you already have another AdSense account that you could use? AdSense. To get started with AdSense, you can either continue using your existing account associated with Roxy at Gmail. If you can't access this account, follow the steps. Close your other accounts by following the steps, and that's what I did. Y'all see that? And this was dated July 19th. Y'all see that? 8:26 a.m. So now, y'all telling me that we closed your account. Here it is. Y'all see that? It says account related to disabled account. Our specialist has found that your account is related to an account that was disabled for violations of AdSense policies. Publishers whose accounts have been disabled are not eligible for further participation in the AdSense program. Publishers disabled for invalid traffic and or violations of our publisher policies may be eligible for final payment of the portion of their revenue that has not been identified as invalid. Upon account disablement, a 30-day payment hold is put in place. It's been more than 30 days and I ain't got nothing. So when I chatted with the lady, y'all see that? Yeah, I'm on Instagram. Instagram don't fuck me. I got a couple of videos up there. Contact the lawyer and see if there's something. No, they can't do nothing. They already popped this off. They legally, a lawyer wouldn't touch this. These folks are protected. They have put all this stuff together with lawyers to legally protect them. So I'm showing y'all the proof. This is July. This is December 12th. This the one I got telling me that my shit is banned, closed because of what? Account related to disabled account. Our specialists have found that your account is related to an account that was disabled for violations. They talking about the goddamn first AdSense that I had and I got rid of it because you can't have two. Here it is over a year later. Now it's popping up in their system that's flagging it because they realize I own both of them and one of them was closed. That's a system, not a person. So you should have had a person look into this and say, oh, we see what happened. But this part over here, when you said to run up your channel, we're going to warn you. You can't do that. Or we're going to restrict you. And then you can get back on it in 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Speaking with live people would be nice if... Right. They do that on purpose. That's by design. They make sure you can't get in touch with them. They make sure that you can only chat. Luckily, you can even do that. And then she came back with all the generic messages. Only thing that wasn't generic Well, it was, but it wasn't, but it was. I'm so sorry, but and then she directed me to a link to click to find out why this happened to me. And it did not tell me why it happened to me. Mention this. I said, y'all saying that I had 2 accounts and blah, blah, blah. She ain't say nothing about that. It's like they made up their mind, blah, blah. They looking for reasons to get rid of people and not pay them. This shit by design, in my opinion. Of course, that people would say, no, it's just the way it's set up. So if you know it's set up and it's faulty, why not fix it? Why not make sure the bots can't get on your system? I don't run YouTube system. I don't have the knowledge, know-how, wisdom, education, or none of that to make sure bots don't come in, to make sure the system not flagging some bullshit. They making enough money to upgrade their shit to where we don't have to go through this shit. And you'll be able to easily catch the ones that really is doing, you know what I'm saying, janky stuff. I ain't on no janky shit. Say, what's crazy is humanity is codependent on this corrupt system. Yeah, speaking with live people, okay. Hey, Cajun Peach, you should have asked to be escalated in the chat. Girl, they made up their mind. I ain't gonna do nothing. I already talked to Chat GTP. I Googled it. I watched videos and I chatted. They are protected. Just like some people would never try to sue certain companies because they so powerful and connected. It's the same thing with YouTube. Until that one day come where they actually have a class action lawsuit, probably in 30 years when I'm long gone. Ooh, child. It's all good, though. I just want y'all to see that, though. I just want y'all to see that. I mean, it wasn't nothing to be escalated. It's been 2 months and I ain't got no money, so what she's saying is true. It's not like it's been 2 weeks and maybe she don't know what she's talking about. She know what she's talking about because if I was going to get any money, the 30-day hold ended on January 12th. It's January 22nd almost. She looked at it, and on her end, it says final, and I won't be getting no money. And guess what? It looked final, and I ain't got no money. So, I'll just try to appeal it in a few months. And see what happens. Stranger things that happen. I'm never the person going to be like, oh, never, ever, ever. I could never, because they say, I mean, things in black and white, yeah, never. I was never supposed to get hired at certain places because I had no education. I had no experience, really. So I always believe that anything can happen. I wasn't supposed to get certain apartments. If I base my credit and my finances, I wouldn't have this apartment. So I believe I can get my assets back. I believe I can be monetized again. Will I? I don't know, but I believe it's possible. But do I even want to now at this point? If this shit can happen, what's to say it ain't gonna happen again? Y'all know what I mean? It's like you on pins and needles. Before I wasn't on pins and needles. I just knew I couldn't go too hard. I couldn't take nobody content and upload it like it's mine unless I'm gonna get a copyright strike. You know, I gotta say allegedly put the copyright up. I knew all that, but I ain't know shit about no invalid traffic, that their system was flawed and connecting people to doing wrong when they not necessarily doing wrong, and now they suffering and they ain't got no money and you keeping the money. That is fucking inhumane. That is inhumane, all in the name of greed. It's all about being greedy. They here to make money, but the illusion of wanting us to win. They don't give a shit about us winning. They want, of course, it's an illusion of us winning, because if we winning or look like we winning, they really winning. There ain't nobody winning more than them. So if I was getting $10,000 a month, you know they getting way more than me. You say talk to an attorney though, Rox. I'm not finna talk to no attorney. I already told you, God, and looked all that up. I already looked all that up. They gonna laugh at me. The main answer that's going to come up when you look it up for yourself is that they have legally documented, and people signing. When you sign up to do this, you already agreeing that you understand that this can happen. You understand what I'm saying? They know how to cross their T's and dot their I's. They have found out a way to legally be protected while doing bullshit like this. At the end of the day, that's all it is. Like what training they say? It's not what you know, Jake, it's what you can prove. They legally protected themselves with the paperwork, with the lawyers, and people signing. We agreeing. We invited. We took them up on the offer because we met them, and now sign. Now sign. All that shit is in what I signed, what I initialed. That's my fault that I ain't never heard of invalid traffic. I thought they do good business. I didn't know that YouTube didn't do good business when it comes to being clear. And if I had known that at any time a goddamn system, a robot can detect that I'm on bullshit and all the time I'm not, just because it's having a faulty wire, I would have been scared. I probably would have been on another app so quick. Why doing this? Because knowing that any minute it could look like I'm doing this and all the time I ain't did nothing, I ain't no way. I'm mad at myself for not ever hearing about it. I swear. You say you agree that you will not violate policy. What policy did you violate? I just read it to you. I got AdSense connected to a closed AdSense. That's against policy. That's what they said December 12th. This emails to alert you that your publisher account was found to be non-compliant with the AdSense program policies, and as a result, it has been disabled. Because of this, the ability to serve and monetize through all products which depend on AdSense, for YouTube, will be disabled. We continually review all publisher according to our program policies. During recent review of your account, our specialists found that it was not in compliance with following policies. Violations found: account related to a disabled account. Our specialists have found that your account is related to an account that was disabled for violations of AdSense policies. Publishers whose account have been disabled are not eligible. Now, let's just say they're not talking about my old AdSense. The fact that I am in the area, in the building with somebody who had an AdSense and got it closed, they're picking up on mine and they relating it to that. Ain't that fucking insane? Did y'all hear what I just said? Say somebody else used to live here and they had monetization. Somebody in my building, it's like 8 apartments in this building. Somebody had an AdSense, and now that you know how you can see everybody Wi-Fi in your area, but you don't see their password, but you see their Wi-Fi. It could be my Wi-Fi is connected to their AdSense that they used to have that had violation on it, and it's coming up like we together. Now, we know that ain't true, but they don't care about that being true or not. And I'm not the type of person finna fight the system. If I know you do dirty ass business, I don't fuck with you. If I smoke weed and I knew you be selling dummy bags, I wouldn't fuck with you. But I don't smoke. It's just an example. You know? Oh, you two setting y'all up on. Yeah, exactly. Right. And they know that. ChatGTP said what you just said. Everything you saying, KGP, ChatGTP said. But know what the main thing is? They are protected legally. They protected legally. You know how many crooked lawyers there are in the world? And I'm not saying theirs are crooked, but there are a lot of crooked. They know what bylaws, and what to say, and how to type it up, how to twist it to protect them. All the while, it's about them and the advertisers. It's about them and the Walmarts. It's about them and the big companies that advertise on their videos. That's all they concerned about. And y'all saying how Peach getting away, but because hers is not invalid traffic. Hers is just what you call the content. It's her content, and she ain't got in trouble for the wicked content. But as far as invalid traffic, they have not accused her. At least we don't know. But who knows? Shit, maybe they restricted her for that, and that's why she ain't been on her page like that. She ain't lost her page. She ain't lost the monetization. They might have restricted it, told her, well, next month, you got 30 days. We restricted you. And that's why she probably laid low. You never know. But to take my shit completely, like, man, hey, Sheila, I don't understand why they're using Wi-Fi instead of your electronics ID. Yeah, they said it could be the Wi-Fi, it could be the old AdSense, but the only reason why I'm thinking that it could be connected in the building in the area next door is because my old AdSense was not in violation. I took it out and closed it in good standing due to the fact you can only have one. I could have kept it and got rid of the new one. The one I got now, I had to get rid of one of them. That's my point. But neither one of them in violation. So I'm thinking maybe my shit was tied to somebody else's. It's picking up. Their system picked up on me being attached like we together. Like we're in the same household. It could be the same IP address, the same household, the same Wi-Fi. These are all the things that came up. Because trust me, I've been investigating. I've been looking this shit up, trying to find videos about it, talking about it, Googling it, going over to YouTube, pulling up the policy, and ChatGTP. It's just unfortunate. And hey, if I could share with somebody so they can be aware and careful and alert and just make sure you're trying to be monetized somewhere else, don't rely on it, this crooked system, this unreliable system. Don't do it, man. I just hate that I relied on pay my bills because it was already locked in. When I got my channel, my ads taken, that check for the $1,173 was already done. That was for November. So I'm thinking I'm going to get that check because that's already on the way, right? Hell no. They held that and the next one. $1,900. So now I'm sitting here trying to pay my rent, trying to pay the kids' school fees and shit. Now, if I had a fucked up before and I would have been like, oh, they caught me doing the November and they ain't going to give me, I would have knew then. But I'm thinking the one out, I'm already did that. That check, I'm thinking that's in the clear. I ain't know they're going to reach back and take that. I thought they was going to mess with the next one, the $700, because I don't know how this shit go. I know now. Hey, Teeth, what did ChatGTP tell you? Because now they're saying you do have options. No, ChatGTP, it all depends. See, it's different invalid. Oh, Lord Jesus. Invalid traffic, different levels to it. If it's just disabled, that could be temporary. That could be you just banned for a week or a month. If it's closed, your ass is grass. Closed and disabled is two different things. So when I did it with ChatGTP, I sent them these emails. I screenshotted what they told me. And they said, let me be clear with you. From what you're showing me, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to get your shit back. Now, of course, they ain't say the words I'm saying. And it was true. They've been told me this. They ain't having no false hope or none of that. But they said, keep your emails, because I showed them the emails like I just showed y'all. And they said, you didn't do nothing wrong. You closed the account. They opened up your monetization. Everything been going good. And they system either flagged it or it could be somebody on your IP address that's using your account as far as like the connection of more than one person on the same IP address, which is all the neighbors. So somebody might have had a closed account. I'm just thinking it's mine, but I'm thinking now that I'm talking to y'all, it wasn't mine because mine wasn't closed, wasn't disabled. I didn't do nothing wrong on that. I just closed it because I only can have one. So I'm beginning to think that maybe somebody in this building and we on the same, you know what I'm saying, thingamajigger, that one of them may have got in trouble as doing content And since I'm in the same building, it's looking like we're on the same IP address. We're in the same frequency. And they saying my shit connected to that. So we the same person. They thinking we family, we in the same house, or I'm on bullshit. Without me trying to show, how you ain't gonna let me show you proof that that's not true? How you not gonna tell me like this is what you need to do to prove to us that that's not true? You didn't even tell me none of that. You just locked my shit out. Man. What can I say? Yeah, y'all. I know I done talked y'all ear off trying to explain this crazy stuff. So that's why I've been asking y'all more. Of course, I'm always telling y'all how y'all can support the channel. That's just on a given day. But the fact that my money's messed up to the point where I can't even pay the kids' school tuition, it's either that or food. It's either that or pay my water bill and light bill. You know? Thank God for the money. Just well enough because I was relying on it to do this and that. Because once you know you got a certain income coming, you work around your certain income. You know, it's December 12th. I'm supposed to get paid December 21st. Of course, I'm relying on that money. That's only, what, 10 days, 9 days away from payday. Why wouldn't I think I'm getting it? So I'm like, okay, I'm going to pay that then with that money. Christmas stuff. Something on the light bill. Little food in the house. Right. Okay, Kim. Yeah. You say, did you send them? Yeah, I sent it to him. Yeah, this I'm gonna show you. I just sent it to him. That's what I showed y'all. I showed y'all the one I sent. This is the one, the original right here. The one I sent. That's what I sent them. I sent that to them. They don't give a shit. They not giving me no opportunity to clear my name and figure this out and see if there's a way to rectify it and realize that the system got it wrong. They don't care. They don't care. This is by design. This is what happened to quite a few people. And I'm sure it's usually some smaller content creator. So because the fact that, oh, you can be accused of invalid traffic because there's a spike all of a sudden. Ain't that how it usually go? Ain't that what it's called viral for a lot of people? They just do their regular content, getting their 200, 300, 600,000 views, 200, 300, and then boom, this video went up to 200,000. So now I look like I'm suspect? When I did what I was supposed to do, the algorithm was working for me like it's supposed to. I used the hashtags, the thumbnail, and everything I'm supposed to do to get attention. And you gonna fucking penalize me for it? Or suspect me for being janky? Nah, I can't do biz people like that. Because even if they gave me back the channel, the AdSense, not the channel was good. If they gave me back the AdSense, I'll be on pins and needles. I'll be always thinking these motherfuckers gonna get me again on some stupid shit. That's just like taking the man back how I know cheated. Tried to talk to my best friend and shit. I ain't gonna never trust that shit. Never. Say, that's what I was thinking. The IP addresses are specific to a person. What if you stay in a high rise? You can't be a content creator. Right. Ain't that crazy? You say because you use home Wi-Fi and not your mobile internet, and those ads can get out a lot of people. Yep. You sure right. It's unfortunate, y'all, but hey, like somebody said, it's gonna be it's a reason. And it's gonna be all good. It's gonna be something better. You know. It's gonna be something better. But yeah, ain't no sitting and act like I ain't disappointed, and you know, I'm not a little upset about how they do business. If I did something wrong, and whether it was a mistake or not, I own up to it and be like, damn, well, just like our girl, Mommy Melanie Getter. She's like, it's my fault. I did this, I did that. I'm the same way. I'll be like, damn. I don't know what I was thinking. I did it, blah, blah, blah. Still being disappointed, but can accept it better. But when I know that the odds is against me and I can't even speak up for myself, protect myself, prove myself, show my proof, get the information that y'all sending me half-assed so I can say, oh, I get it. I forgot about that. Damn, I did do that. You won't even give me the information completely. And the information you're giving me, I'm like, this not true. So I should maybe send this. That's why I sent it, y'all. This is why I sent that, because I'm like, that ain't true. Remember y'all told me blah, blah, blah. But that ain't what they talking about. Probably they talking about the Wi-Fi that's connected to my IP address. Who knows who the fuck using it? You know how kids, they give people your shit? Kids might, Malachi might have gave my stuff to the neighbor, his friend. Ain't no telling who on my shit. Or it's just because we close in the same building, same proximity. I don't know. I'm tired of trying to figure it out. Oh, I'm tired. Y'all, just give y'all Wi-Fi pass out. Yep, that's accountability. Exactly. Mine don't even be working. My data, my internet from shit, this damn janky ass Comcast phone. This one of them Xfinity phones. I got what? 4 lines. Only for like $100 a month. 4 different lines. But when I go out, that data don't be data in. So yeah, I'm about to get up out of here, y'all. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me, letting me vent and explain. I hope y'all can understand a little bit more better than before, because I know it's hard to separate the channel from how the channel get paid. So that's why I want to break it down. I might even do a little video breaking that part down. That way, when the people that see it, they understand what I'm really trying to say. You said, keep building up your Facebook before your TikTok, because Facebook pay me. Yeah, that's what I was doing, Kim. And I agree. TikTok on bullshit. I like TikTok because I like to make my videos over there. They got so much to offer when it comes to backgrounds and filters and different faces and, out of space looking stuff and animals being your background. It's just beautiful. So I like that. So what I do is I save it to my phone without the logo, and I go and I post it over here, and then I post it on Facebook. So I'm pretty much doing all new content on Facebook. I am going to do a different version of the readiiroxx rebuild over there, since I'm introducing myself to new people. I'm not going to do it the way I did it over here, the 10-minute videos. I'm going to do 3 to 5 minute videos. And I'm going to do snippets like the funny AI stuff about finding my husband cheating, blah, 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 funny, hee, hee, ha, ha. And then you'll see me sitting in real time talking about different things, about how I became a grandmother, raising 5 grandkids, story time. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be my way of introducing myself to them. And that's what I started to do snippets about. So far, I'm pleased with what the channel is doing. It's moving pretty fast. I only started really working on it, I say, about December 13th, 14th. So we like a month and a weekend. When I first started, I think I might have had 2 or 3 followers. So that's not bad. Thank y'all for going over there, because I know it's mostly due to y'all, And they are pushing me out, so I'm getting a lot of people. And I'm actually investigating them folks before I add them as a friend. I prefer people to follow me. Because when you add them as a friend, you just add them thinking, this all good air content creator. Child, next thing you know, they in your inbox. Next thing you know, they tagged you on some more weight loss shit. I'll be blocking them so fast after that. Don't fucking tag me in this weight loss, buy this scammy ass shit, cash app, blah, 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 this, blah, blah, blah. I'll be blocking them. So now I just go to their page. If I see anything on their page that got a fat lady next to a skinny lady, I'm like, hell no. Anything like that, I just delete. I don't even accept it. When did they make their decision? Girl, I ain't no telling when they made that decision, but I just found out they made the decision yesterday. in my opinion, they made a decision probably a day or two after they closed, after they said they disabled it. Disabled and closed is two different things. First they disabled it, and then like later that day, not even the next day, probably later that day, they closed that bitch. When they close it, they don't open it. If they disable it, they can reverse it. So by the time they telling me what's going on, they done made up their mind. They made up their mind. It was like, she gets no chances. Final. No, we don't want to hit shit. We don't give a shit. We know our system is raggedy and is going to say she did this and maybe she didn't. Maybe she don't even know that person and maybe her account isn't closed and it's blah, blah. They know that, the people know, but the system don't care. They designed the system to pick up these alerts. They want to act like this ain't no people picking this up. They have a person review it if you appeal. But in the beginning, it's a system that's flagging your shit. More people need to talk about it, especially when they teaching content creation. This is something on different platforms, whatever the platform is. Don't just talk about, oh, do this, 1,000 followers, 500 followers to get stars on Facebook and blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. Say, oh, the main thing not to do, you can't do this, do that. But the main thing that'll get you is whatever that thing is on Facebook, whatever that thing is on TikTok. So I'm sorry to be annoying, but I feel like you giving up and just can't accept that I hate this for you. I ain't giving up. It's just that, what can I do? I can't make them. I'm going to appeal it every 3, 4, 5 months, here and there. I'm going to get the spirit in me and appeal it. That's all I could do. I got to put my energy where I know I can get some money at, and it ain't over here. I don't even have enough support over here for people to send me gifts. I only have a few people really rocking with me like that. Like maybe 3 or 4 people out of 9,000 subscribers. But I understand why. Because damn near everybody got their own shit going on. But for me to come and explain all this and to say what I'm going through, hell yeah, I'm asking y'all to send me a PayPal or Zelle for this situation. But am I going to be over here every day talking about PayPal, Zelle, PayPal, Zelle? Y'all know what it is. You know what I'm saying? You just gift when you get ready, when you can. Show love. But I'm having a situation right now. So hell yeah, I don't care if it's $1 from everybody. I don't care if it's $5. I need some I'm trying to pay this shit. I most definitely want them to play with my rent, but really, I'm supposed to take the rent to pay for the kids' school and buy groceries. $500 worth of link ain't gonna do shit. I called the aid off today. I'm like, y'all need to give me some more goddamn link, but they ain't answer the phone. I got $250 water bill. I got $1,500 light bill. Just paid $900 of it. What, about 2 months ago, maybe? It's up to $1,500 already. How? I don't fucking know. How is it up to $1,500? So they said our light bill was going to be sky high, and they wasn't lying. Rent is $975. That's a goddamn. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna post it. I finally got my washer and dryer, y'all. It ain't brand new, but it worked. I finally got a brand new dishwasher. I finally got a better stove. They working on the ceiling. They fixed the sink in the that was messed up. They've been in here doing it because they had an inspection about a month and a half ago. Over and over, they ain't been in here, and they finally fixing stuff. I've been very patient with these people. I have not been complaining, bitching, or none of that. I just been asking every now and then, when would I get my... So now, I don't get no $125, $150 off my rent no more because I got it today. What, February be here in a week? So now that's straight up $975. At least I was getting, then they had to charge me, what, $150, $200. I had paid damn near $300 for a water bill today with the $975. Shit is crazy. So that's the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying. So if anybody can, cool. If you can't, just keep supporting me. Come to Facebook, support me. Help run up those videos. Engage. I'm going to talk back to you. See me on TikTok. The more I see y'all, the more then I will be going live because I know y'all around. But right now, I'm trying to get my head together on how I want to really post this shit for new people because I don't know if y'all gonna rock with me over there collectively. Yeah, because I got about I see about 5, 6 y'all over there, but it ain't the same as everybody on here. Everybody gonna come to Facebook. You know that ain't gonna happen because everybody don't rock with Facebook. They don't give a damn how much they like you. They ain't coming. They don't like me that much. Put it like that. You don't like me enough to create no goddamn Facebook page to come see my ass. You see me when you see me. I ain't going no damn TikTok, Roxanne. I don't do no TikTok. Shit. I watch some of your old videos and think about you and laugh, girl. You say I'm not on Facebook. Oh, see what I'm talking about, Lily? Yes. Yes, indeed. You have someone still in power from Rox. Yeah, I don't have any of those apps. See, yeah. Because some people just scroll YouTube. And, we watch the videos, we watch movies. That's something we've been doing. We watch funny stuff. I love YouTube. Upload a video every now and then, a family reunion. It's always been that. And then it just turned to this within the past, 5 years or so. This ain't always been like this. I just seen the notification, Cajun Peach. Trust me, I did everything. Ever since this happened. So, everything I'm going to, my money is tied into this, and I have been making money, and with the possibility of making more. You think I ain't did everything there is to do? I looked it all up. And I did everything I could do. Until they change their ways and do better business. Because even if I get back in there, I'm going to still be leery. I'm still going to be walking on eggshells. And I can't deal like that. That's too stressful. Stress causes cancer. I can't do that. I like to know that if I fuck up, I'm going to have to be held accountable. Well, you weren't supposed to be doing that. You can't. You got to put the copyright up in your video. You're talking all this shit. You got to say allegedly. And I can't be like, that bitch ain't shit. I seen her sucking blah, blah, blah. I can't, you know what I'm saying? Something we just know. And that's cool. We know that. And if you fuck up, you just going to be dealt with. But for some shit I don't know, shit I didn't do, hell no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no. Hey, Shannon. It's going to work out, Roxy, for you. Blessings. Thank you so much. I'm believing that. So y'all around here hiding, folks. They out here coming. They just, see what I'm talking about? That's a bot. How could I control that? You see it, you get rid of it. You can't see all the bots on your videos. I don't even be seeing all them comments. What about the videos with a lot of comments? So if a bot got in there, you think it's my job to sense it? Do. Some Mission Impossible shit. Now I'm supposed to go find this bot and get rid of what they said. That's crazy. But they didn't even say nothing about no bot. Y'all read it with me. It's all about the AdSense connected to a closed AdSense that was in violation. My AdSense wasn't in violation. Whoever AdSense that lived here or that's close to me now, theirs is. And they want to make it seem like, oh, you're together, and we're going to make you suffer. Hell no, we ain't going to give you that $1,900. You know what we can do with that $1,900? We're not paying you. We don't give a damn about you and your 5 grandkids. You should have never moved in that building. Oh, shit. Y'all know I be laughing about everything. YouTube keep deleting my comment in real time on this live. For real? Let me see what the last thing I said you say. You said, do China on YouTube? Oh. Oh, no. I don't think so. I don't think so. I believe it's the United States because Google, I heard it has something to do with the government. Now, I could be wrong. Let me be clear. I could look it up, though. I do see a comment being removed by you. By who? By me? 'Cause I didn't remove nobody. Oh yeah, I did. I did that person comment talking about some why am I hollering. Yeah, that's the only comment I deleted. Hold on, y'all. I gotta answer the door. What y'all lock the door for? Well, where is it?
It was a guy. It was a GC4 gay people, right? And somebody asked me they want to be in it. And this guy was a girlfriend. He said that he wanted to be in a group chat. And then I told his girlfriend, and his girlfriend looked like Crazy K. So I said she looked like Crazy K. She got mad at me. You can't do good stuff like that.
They can kick it in Thursday, Friday. All right, I'm back. Give me my money, YouTube. I need my fucking $1,900, you bastards. No, I'm just playing. He said, I keep building up Facebook and fight for YouTube, but don't post on YouTube. Right. I just want to be visible enough for y'all. That's why I go live and post a short here and there. I see your comment. It just went through. Okay. You say, I do see a comment. Okay. So I made a post on my community post asking y'all if you subscribe to if you follow me on Facebook to let me know. I didn't get nobody under there. So if y'all go over there on my community post and let me know that you are following me. I know for a fact who over there. I know Joelle is there. We got Pink Panther, Kimmy's World, Rebecca, T. Rebecca. Who else I could think of? It's probably like 3 or 4 more. But basically, I'm starting off scratch. This is new, very new, and I like the direction that I'm going. Only thing that I feel like messing it up is talking about Peach. That's why I laid low over there on Peach. I post stuff, but I ain't posting like that's the main thing. I'm posting a lot of my story time to kind of like knock her out and just, it's everything I talked about Peach was about ban Peach. So I was just bringing awareness. I pinned it for them 2 weeks almost, however long it's been. So now that that's over with, I'm basically letting them get to know me. Now, if I had already had the channel popping and like over here and me talking about Peach, it wouldn't be as bad. But to start a new channel, I don't want them to think it's about Peach or about reacting to different content creators. I want them to know it's about me as a grandmother raising 5 grandkids who like to dance and talk shit, do reaction channel, story time. So yeah, you're going to hear me talk about Peach sometime. But the main thing is, guess what happened today? Cooking, blah, blah, blah. Do a dance video. Oh yeah, by the way, this bitch Peach. You know what I'm saying? That's how I want it to be over there. Rox, YouTube is watching this live. That's good. I hope they are watching. Welcome, YouTube. Because I ain't said nothing wrong. And y'all need to know people's feedback. They need to know that this is not right. Now, I ain't saying that them catching people doing this and doing that and putting something in place to catch these things is not right. That's right. But the way you're doing it is not efficient. You're not protecting the creator. You're only protecting yourselves and the advertisers without regard for the creator, without a chance for it to be done right. You know, and if we don't read the guidelines and we get caught up and do some dumb shit, that's on us. But make sure it's really on us. Don't just because it looked like it, the system flags something that looks suspicious, and then you just make a decision without even saying, hey, this is what it picked up. Can you prove to us otherwise? And then I do or I don't. And then we keep it going. That's the part I'm complaining about. I don't have no problem going by nobody's rules. Whether it's a relationship and the guy feel like I should be cooking, cleaning, doing whatever, and I'm either gonna say, hey, okay, I'm cool with that, or I'm gonna be like, hell no, I'm just gonna stay single and you can shoot the shit every now and then. I don't like you like that. You know what I'm saying? I like understanding. I like clearness. I like fairness. I like realness. I don't like all that dumb shit. So I hope YouTube is watching. More people should make more videos like this, respectfully. Now, I think I'm doing a wonderful job in expressing myself respectfully. If they feel like I'm not, then hey, shut the channel down. I don't give two shits. Shit, I ain't getting no money no way. I want to express myself. I want to tell my people what it really is and where they can find me at. All that good stuff. Anyway, Matila, hey. Say, hey, Roxy. Hey, Al. Just got here. What happened? I was explaining to them about my AdSense. They made a final decision. I didn't know till yesterday when I chatted with the lady, because ChatGTP the one told me to chat to get more understanding why it's taking so long for me to get an answer about my appeal. They the one told me to do that. So, and they told me how to do it, because I didn't know how to go find the person to chat. They walked me through it. Even with my appeal, they walked me through it, what to say, put it in, all the information, what this question mean, because the way they word the questions, you ain't gonna know what they talking about on that appeal form, I'm telling you. That appeal form is designed for people who own websites. It's not designed for content creators. So the language was very twisted. You will have to know. So you got to Google everything or ask ChatGTP. Because talking to these companies for clarification and getting in touch with somebody, it's not, it ain't going to happen. Unfortunately, it's just like that. So yeah, other than that, y'all, I got my PayPal, my Zelle up. So feel free to bless a sister whenever you can. I am in the bind due to me not getting my $1,900. Well, at first it was my $1,173. And then the next month's supposed to be $708. So they put them both together and it equals $1,901.88 that they not giving me. No explanation, no proof that I did anything wrong, just accusation. All accusation, speculation based off of something that was flagged through a system that looked like something that is not. That doesn't seem fair to me. So I don't want to do business with a company like that. And if I ever was to do business again and get monetized, I'm not going to even rely on it. I'm not going to even work hard no more. I'm just going to be doing lives and maybe do 2 videos a day or every other day. I'm not going to work hard on that like I've been doing. I put my whole heart, soul, mind, and everything into doing my videos. That shit won't happen again because I know it could be in vain. The sister could pick up some more shit. Now, if they was to update their stuff and say, guess what? We have this now. You know, because they be always bringing new stuff to the table and saying, now we got this program and check out these new videos and starting this day we're going to be doing it. Why they can't do that with their system? Do that with y'all system. Put that money into upgrading your system on some 2026 shit. Y'all still back in the Stone Ages with this shit. You need to come on. Come on now. You got upgraded AI, look just like you type of shit. I mean, it's almost very hard to even tell AI from what's not AI, especially without the logo on it. I mean, in certain ways you're going to tell the mouth ain't moving right. You know, it's little shit, but I'm just saying. Like when I do mine, that thing look just like me. It's just a little off. Like the teeth ain't quite right, you know. I ain't really that fat, though. They got me fat as hell on there on a couple of them. On most of them. Only one that's when I'm kind of really my size is when I'm dancing. But they had me fat as hell. I ain't never been that fat in real life. Ah, child. I'm so glad y'all came to see me. So y'all just stay tuned to my community post wall. That's where I'm updating everything that I need y'all to know at. Community post wall and live and maybe a short here and there with a message on it. Always read the messages on the videos because it's really going to be telling you something. Unless I'm trying to be funny about something. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get up out of here. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I hope everybody's doing well. And hope y'all families are well. Be safe out there. Keep your head on the swivel. Stay warm. The vortex is coming Thursday all the way through next week. So make sure you got plenty of water, plenty of canned goods. If you got a heater, you know what I'm saying, or a generator, bring it out. Your flashlights, your candles. Just be ready. You ain't got to be looking for nothing. I can't even get all that stuff together. Good night. Thank you, Miss T Love, Real Cajun Peach, Lily, everybody. Y'all know where to find me. Y'all know my email. Some of y'all got my number. And that community post is going to keep us connected. Anything that I got going on and I'm thinking about and I want y'all to know, it's going to be right there. So just check it periodically. See, this is the type of shit I'm telling y'all that they don't want you to say. I ain't supposed to tell you. Go look at my community post. Oh, check out the Ready Rocks Rebuild on my playlist. You're going to love my playlist. Come on, that's crazy. How am I supposed to advertise myself without letting people know what I'm about and what they can find if they want to see it? That's crazy. But okay, it is what it is. Good night, all.